I was just going to start singing. All right. Thanks, DJ Smack. Welcome to the Radio Milwaukee Music Awards official pre-show. I'm your host, Dory Zori, and coming up on our airwaves at 6 p.m., we've got the RMMAs presented by Planned Parenthood of Wisconsin with support from St. Kate the Arts Hotel. But first, we're going to be celebrating the finalists and announcing the winners for our two visual awards, Music Video of the Year and Album Artwork of the Year. Are you ready, Milwaukee? Let's get started. My dreams of finally being a VJ are coming true. All right, so here are the finalists for Music Video of the Year, sponsored by Imagine MKE. First up, Sista Strings The Sound, filmed by Traveling Lemur Productions, recorded and mixed by Johanna Rose, and mastered by Josh Ebert at Silver City Studios. Let's take a look.
No justice, no peace. No racist ass police. No justice, no peace. No racist ass police. No justice, no peace. No racist ass police. No justice.
One, two, three, four. The sound drives me crazy. Don't look at you the same. Got some troubles on my brain, and I won't sit here and act the same. The sound drives me crazy. On out the door. I can't stay for more, 'cause I refuse to let me lose my name. Cloudy vision creeping in. Change the channel so my ears can clear. Frequencies changing, they're changing the atmosphere. I'm growing up, climbing the stairs, but I guess you're fine with staying here. Sound drives me crazy, gunshots out the door. All we understand is war. Building trust, ain't got no time no more. The sound drives me crazy, drum beating in my soul. My heart craves for more, 'cause who I see I must grow on to be. crazy. Tears on the floor, wondering when it's gonna change. 'Cause I know we can't keep doing the same. The sound drives me crazy, our spirits ain't the same. My song will not change, 'cause till we all can be, we all ain't free. Sound drives me crazy, sound drives me crazy, sound drives me crazy. Sound drives me crazy, 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 sound drives me crazy. The sound, the sound, the
Wow, such a powerful video, Monique and Shanti Ross, but then also puppets. I would like to see maybe a puppet collaboration video with Fuzzy Surf for next year. Just putting that out in the atmosphere. All right, so our next finalist is Yo Dot with My Groove, directed by Miguel Sierra.
Been going harder, I don't think I'm about to slow down. This race will never slow up, I'm lapping on my go-round. 1,000,000 miles of rapping if my engine never broke down. And you can never judge me if you live the life of Joe Brown. Yeah, hey, I'm the sickest nigga, and why you care to ask? So if you in 6 feet of distance, better wear your mask. But it's no COVID signs, I'm just going overtime. Father/businessman, artist with a poet mind. And you might just know that I'm right there on that future list. When they mention anybody great up in this music shit. And flip side, Kanye asking how I knew a lot. To Jay-Elect, thinking that I'm traveling on tour spot. The city know my name, yell it, but I'm not a brewer. Stop, just another Burla nigga. Slums are where the sewers rock. I took a trip to Brooklyn, Lex with the record spot. He said, let's get it, Papa. We linked up and then connected dots. Yeah, that shit was crazy. I had just landed in Brooklyn. Took the Uber to the bar Fat Buddha, linked up with Lex. I'm at the bar trying to get a beer. You see the shadow over my shoulder. This nigga, Joey Badass, is casually waiting to buy a drink. Think that's some shit. Yeah. Patient dropping projects, but I think I need to speed up. Been chillin' watching Hulu at the crib, relax and feet up. School of hard knocks, do your Googles, niggas read up. Air fryer flow, so it's healthy when I heat up. These niggas wanna be us, plotting, trying to steal moves. Try to play the game, but ain't strategic and they still lose. Talking down on Yoda, that sucker shit don't make sense. Tenant in your mind, I occupy, but I don't pay rent. Albums in the tuck and I can drop them, niggas say when. And put these other infant rapping niggas in the playpen. And let the church say amen, cause niggas bout to sell less. I'm back up in my bag, I hope to God you niggas well blessed.
Ooh, fuck I hate it what they say, man, it's cool. Said I'm back in my groove, yeah, I'm back in my groove. I ain't tripping on them niggas, it's cool. Said I'm back in my groove, yeah, I'm back in my groove. And a nigga can't tell me shit, I'm real nigga approved. Fuck I hate it what they say, man, it's cool. Cause I'm back in my groove, yeah, I'm back in my groove.
Except for the spider at the end of that one, I really love that. It's like a love letter to the city, and I saw some of my favorite places there. Next up is finalist Lakia with the video for her song Young and Ratchet, directed by Key Motion. And if you have littles watching with you, heads up, that video contains mature content. Earmuffs, eye muffs.
Let me show you what to do with it. Let me show you what to do with it. Let me show you what to do with it. Got it on swag. Let me show you.
Ayy, bitch, I'm young and ratchet, rock high fashion, my Glock 40 Gucci, ayy. Pussy water, make that nigga book a flight to Tulum. Can't cap my check up in no bank, my shit too big for that. I wish a pussy hoe might play with me, I'm drilling that. Bitch, I'm young and ratchet, ayy. All my diamonds flashing, I just killed another rat, bitch, throw some flowers on a casket, ayy. Bitch, I'm young and ratchet, ayy. All my niggas trapping, ayy. Catch me out in traffic, I pull up to get my backing, yeah. Bitch, I'm young and ratchet. Bitch, I'm classy, but I'm freaky, pretty bitch, and I'm petite. Change my name to Jada Pinkett. He pull up on after hours, and he know it ain't no speaking. Not so good the way he eat it, I might let him get a feature. Ooh, bitch, he like you nasty. Real body, no plastic. I ain't gotta fuck no nigga for no phone, bitch, so don't ask me. Any nigga with a baby mama, he can cut the check, but can't have me. Nigga better really come with it, talking big shit, tryna bag me. Bitch, I'm young and ratchet, rock high fashion, my Glock 40 Gucci, ayy. Pussy water, make that nigga book a flight to Tulum. Can't cap my check up in no bank, my shit too big for that. I wish a pussy hoe might play with me, I'm drilling that. Bitch, I'm young and ratchet, ayy. All my diamonds flashing, I just killed another rat, bitch, throw some flowers on a casket, ayy. Bitch, I'm young and ratchet, ayy. All my niggas trapping, ayy. Catch me out in traffic, I pull up to get my backing, yeah. Bitch, I'm young and top off when it's hot out. New drip when I pop out. Tell a DJ cut the beat for me. Who the fuck burn the ops out? Broke niggas want $3. 10 niggas on like 3 bottles. I'm on whatever she on. Tell that soft bitch to come see about me. Rap bitch, but I'm bad too. Young bitch in my bag too. Couldn't decide on my pieces, nigga hit the Louis store and I grabbed two. Bitches hating cause I'm doing damage. Can't no nigga ever say they had it. Rich vibes, I'm living lavish. Lit bitch, I'm so young and ratchet, I am.
Let me show you what to do with it. Let me show you.
Ayy, bitch, I'm young and ratchet, rock high fashion, my Glock 40 Gucci, ayy. Pussy water, make that nigga book a flight to Tulum. Can't cap my check up in no bank, my shit too big for that. I wish a pussy hoe might play with me, I'm drilling that. Bitch, I'm young and ratchet, ayy. All my diamonds flashing, I just killed another rat, bitch, throw some flowers on a casket, ayy. Bitch, I'm young and ratchet, ayy. All my niggas trapping, ayy. Catch me out in traffic, I pull up to get my backing, yeah. Bitch, I'm young and ratchet.
Let me show you what to do with it. Let me show you what to do with it. Let me show you what to do with it. Let me show you what to do with it.
Lakia, the only Milwaukee artist that had an advertisement for her 2021 album in Times Square, and that video was naughty, and I am here for it all. All right, next up, directed by Bash, here's Immortal Girlfriend with Others.
I can feel all the weight and the time that you take. Empty fears into space. Said goodbyes, brighter days. Always thought it was you. After all we've been through. Now I see it's on me, 'cause to you, you to be. You are that perfect person. To
That was awesome, but also more spiders. What's going on? And last but never ever least, Webster X and his video for Huffy, directed and edited by Cody LaPlante, with director of photography Kyle Kadow.
Bitch, I ran the gauntlet, kept my style, I'm surprised I ain't lost it. My flow these days on like a faucet. Get the work in, I don't care what the cost is. Please watch out, cause I'm off like a rocket. Don't wipe out and pop out your socket. You a rock'em, sock on robot, sock on bumper. Ayy, try to switch the topic to dodge all the coppers. Ayy, media trackers checking for a nigga. Ayy, gotta watch right wing white people. Ayy, at the same time watch left wing too. Ayy, sick of them portraying they the best people. Take me back to riding my Huffy through the hood. Ayy, yeah, through the hood, yeah. Take me back to riding my Huffy through the hood. Ayy, through the hood, yeah. Take me back to riding my Huffy through the hood. Ayy, through the hood, yeah. Take me back to riding my Huffy through the hood. Ayy, through the hood, yeah. Take me back to riding my Huffy through the hood. Cute shorty, take a ride on my bike pegs. Rub your hands through the scalp of my nice dress. Corner store for a pour of the ever fresh. Carefree, bitch, I'm about to reap the benefits. Way more simpler times, way less on my mind, yeah. Picking my skateboard grind, 8th grade dance, I'm grinding. Aluminum foil grills, I thought I was shining. You can't tell me nothing, Kanye West, I'm rhyming. For signatures, the only things I sign, yeah. Nowadays, I get paid for the riding. Catch a fade if you act out of line, yeah. Barbershop talk always had me dying. Ate that once, walk Sundays with my pops. We was good on the block from the mill. I'm the cream of the crop. Used to bike with no shoes or no socks, nigga. Take me back to riding my Huffy through the hood. Ayy, yeah, through the hood, yeah. Take me back to riding my Huffy through the hood. Ayy, through the hood, yeah. Take me back to riding my Huffy through the hood. Ayy, through the hood, yeah. Take me back to riding my Huffy through the hood. Ayy, through the hood, yeah. Take me back to riding my Huffy through the hood.
Well, there are your finalists. Are you ready to learn the winner of the music video of the year, sponsored by Imagine MKE? It's, drum roll, ding, Immortal Girlfriend, and their video for Others, directed by Bash. Yay! Thanks, team. All right, so now we are just about 15 minutes away from kicking off our on-air broadcast for the Radio Milwaukee Music Awards, presented by Planned Parenthood of Wisconsin, with support from St. Kate, the Arts Hotel. But we've got one more visual award to celebrate with you here, Album Artwork of the Year. So to help me announce the winner, I'd like to welcome our own Erin Bagata to this proverbial stage.
Woo! Hello.
Hi, Dory. Welcome.
Good to see you.
Nice to have you here. I'm so excited to talk about art with you. So you're the marketing manager here at Radio Milwaukee, and one of your primary responsibilities is creating all of the amazing artwork that we use to promote our programs, that we get on our gear, and content and events. And I'm guessing the Radio Milwaukee Music Awards was no exception.
Absolutely. I have so much fun creating all the visual components to everything that we do here at Radio Milwaukee. And yes, I did create the artwork for this year's Radio Milwaukee Music Awards.
What was your inspiration?
I wanted to go with something that was dystopian and electric, and something that, I don't know, reminds me of winter, you know? So I went with some darker, cooler colors, and just went from there.
It worked. We all loved it. So thanks for your hard work. Those graphics are truly amazing. You are so talented. All right, so which it seems only right that you be here with me talking about our finalists for Album Artwork of the Year, sponsored by St. Kate, the Arts Hotel.
Absolutely. Should we get into it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Perfect. All our first finalist is Genesis Renji, and the art for his album Eden, which was created by artist Maddie Gransberry.
This is how you stand when you look at artwork, right?
Right.
All right. So this is a really beautiful photograph, first of all.
Absolutely.
I'm like, is he wearing clothes? He kind of looks like he isn't.
It's so lush.
Mhm.
The colors are very warm. The undertone is green. And Eden actually stands for eventually dreams end in nightmares. So I did a little bit of research beforehand. And this makes me think of the Garden of Eden and how the Garden of Eden was supposed to be perfect and
Mhm.
pure. But that's not what it turned out to be when
No.
Eve ate the apple off the tree. So I think of this album and I think of how everything maybe isn't as perfect as it might seem. And also Genesis's prior album was titled Sins.
Oh,
He
okay.
released it in 2019. So again, you kind of have that biblical reference, and he alludes to that with Eden.
Which makes me really excited to see what the next album is going to be called.
Absolutely.
I think I just noticed. So he's getting his vitamins on with his apples. Is he tossing one up in the air? Is that like mid apple toss?
He is.
That's pretty
Action
cool.
shot.
Action shot. All right. So, any other thoughts on the album cover artwork for Eden?
I think we're ready to go on to the next one.
All right. Our next finalist is Sleepy Gaucho's Sueños que Sobran, created by artist Ryan Miller. And this is like so different than what we just looked at.
Absolutely. I see a lot of abstract shapes, a lot of patterns that remind me of Southwestern textiles.
Oh, yeah.
Which I think also relates to the type of music that Sleepy Gaucho is. I saw them at Cactus Club on Saturday, so I got to experience part of this album live, and it was amazing.
Nice. Did you ask them any questions in preparation for this, or just want a fresh mind to look
I
at
did
it?
not.
I like how that, when you look at the different parts of this album, like the blue stripy things kind of look almost like symbols, and then there is a guitar there in the middle with notes coming out, but it kind of almost looks like bubbles, which makes it kind of ethereal. And then what is that little bit in the middle with the sparkle on it, with like stairs going up like a little tunnel?
A little pathway, and I think altogether this kind of gives the idea of movement, right? We have those bubbles coming out of the guitar. We have the pathway. So there definitely is some sort of motion going on here. And I love the color blocking as well. It's kind of retro and warm.
Well, I love it too. All right, let's take a look at the next one.
Awesome. Next up, we have Versio Kurz with the album Quit, which the artwork was created by Natalie Hughes.
Who doesn't love an adorable dog picture or video or meme?
Absolutely. They were genius in incorporating a dog on the cover.
Oh, what is he doing? Sorry, I got to get close here.
By the way, we see the artwork on the screen, so we do have to come a little bit closer to take a peek at it.
Sorry if it's too close for you viewers out there. All right, so he's jumping.
Yeah, we see a dog jumping over a flaming hurdle in the middle of the sky. It looks like an old Polaroid. It's kind of gritty in its texture. This makes me a little uneasy. I don't like the flames, and I don't like that there's no ground. We don't know why this dog is here. So I feel a little uncomfortable looking at this.
What's he jumping away from? What's he jumping to? Is there a treat on the other side of that hurdle?
Is he a good boy? I don't know.
He's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's jumping away from fire and danger, so that's got to be a good thing. It doesn't look like he's quitting, though, and that's the name of the album, so I'm wondering how that works in.
Right, and also there's no text. It is just a purely visual album cover, which I find a very interesting choice. It really does leave, up to like viewer interpretation, right? There are no hints. It is what you make of it.
Yeah, that's the best part about art. Like you could look at this one day feeling a certain way and then come look at it again through a different set of like emotions and maybe see and feel something different.
Absolutely.
Art is awesome.
Yay!
All right. Finalist number 4 is Fox Space and their album End of Man, created by Christopher Chopper Capel. Oh my gosh, there's a lot going on here, Erin.
Yes.
First, the colors.
We have this gradient where it goes from a dark red to like this fiery orange, then a green, then a blue. This album cover also makes me a little uneasy. It seems very aggressive. It seems very, dystopian.
When you say uneasy, are you
Apocalyptic.
like sad,
I'm
scared,
not sad. I'm
anxious?
more so concerned. And a little anxious, just a little. There's a family walking through some sort of water toward this fiery cloud,
Yeah.
and that doesn't give me a good feeling. But despite that, I love the album art. I love it as an artwork, right? As a piece of art. It makes me feel something.
Right.
And in my mind, that means it's good.
Oh my gosh.
It
And
makes you feel.
yeah, and I can stand this far away from it and it still has like the vibes and colors, right? You can't hardly tell the people, but then when you walk closer, I don't know, I want to grab the end of that kid's hand and help them through whatever danger they're about to face in this End of Man album cover. All right.
Absolutely.
Any other thoughts?
I think we're ready to go to the next one.
All right.
All right, so this is our last remaining finalist. This is album art for Trapper Shep, and the artwork for the album Mayday was created by Daniel Murphy.
So May Day is an actual event in real life, right?
Right. As far as I know, it's a holiday that originated in England, and it marks the halfway point between the spring equinox and the summer solstice. So I believe traditionally that's celebrated by what you see here on the cover. Women dressed in floral, and they're dancing around a pole. So it's this celebration that marks rebirth. It marks just like the idea of starting anew. What do you feel when you see this?
Well, it kind of brings me joy.
Mhm.
Obviously, I want to be a part of that group of women dancing around the pole. But then also, like your May Day glass half full. When I see May Day, sometimes I think of like the distress signal, May Day, May Day. And then when you think about the album that way, that could almost mean something totally different.
Right, and the black and white also kind of plays into that.
As an artist, when do you choose to use black and white over color? Is there like moods you're trying to set?
I mean, color is really impactful when it comes to types, to like alluding to feelings and emotions. Black and white is kind of ghostly. It's kind of
haunting,
kind of archaic. It's kind of, I don't know, what black and white does is it allows you to see the depth in a work of art, and you focus on the darkness and the lightness versus what color those dark and light colors are, because it's all just a gradient of black and white.
Wow, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, and a fun fact about this album art is that this image was actually an image that they adapted from the Library of Congress archives. I don't know the exact history behind it, but it was taken from the Library of Congress, which is really cool because now it's here in Milwaukee.
Well, and it'll be curious to know too if the whole picture had the monument behind it, or if that was just part that was added by the artist for a reason. So, all right, Trapper Shep's Mayday. Erin, you're teaching me so much about art today. Aw, thank you. All right, you guys, you want to know the winner, your winner of the 2021 Radio Milwaukee Music Award for Album Artwork of the Year, sponsored by St. Keith Arts Hotel? It's... Ding! Genesis Energy with Eden. Sorry. The suspense. You know, we got a couple minutes to the on-air program starts, and I wanted to build a little suspense and drama. But yeah, congratulations to Genesis Renji, your wonderful album Eden, and all the people that helped you make such a wonderful album cover. So we've got to hop on over to the radio because our on-air broadcast of the Radio Milwaukee Music Awards, sponsored by Planned Parenthood of Wisconsin, is about to start. Thank you so much, Erin, for joining me this evening. Thank you. That was super fun. Thanks to Maddie and Smack for helping us produce this wonderful show. And I guess we'll see you on the radio. Do we have a song you can play us out?
Now we're just interpretive dancing.
All right, you people watching, dance with us.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you on the radio in 5 minutes.
I heard you on the wireless back in 52. Lying awake and tuning in on you.